Popular opinion, a man should be paying for every single date, and here is why. If a man cannot afford or is unwilling to buy you dinner every single time he takes you on a date, then how could you ever, as a woman, in your right mind, expect that same man to be able to provide for a child and a wife who has to stay home because she just gave birth and her body needs to physically repair?
Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Taylor the Fiend back again, and today we are taking a look at gold diggers getting absolutely humbled. Don't forget to leave your thoughts and your comments, and let's jump right into the video.
Yeah, so why does man take me out on a date, right?
Oh, I love it when somebody gets a chance at love. Let's see how her date went.
And then here I am thinking, okay, I'm gonna just order the most expensive on the menu, which is what I did.
Now, why would you do that?
I got the porterhouse, macaroni, Brussels sprouts. Why the motherfucker up and leaving?
He left? Oh my gosh, I'm so surprised.
It is bad manners to order the most expensive stuff on the menu. Leaving her was the only damn option.
So now I gotta figure this out because I'm not paying no half bill.
So let me get this straight just to run it back. A man asked this woman out on a date. She gets on the date and she orders the most expensive items on the menu. Somewhere in the date, something went awry and he excuses himself and never comes back and leaves her stuck with the bill. And it looked like he enjoyed his meal.
He played the Uno reverse card on her by leaving her with the bill. He got a free steak out of it.
Ladies, these men can spot a mile away when you are trying to use them. Not to say that she couldn't afford to pay for it, but she is definitely trying to figure out how she gonna pay now that he is gone. If you are not dating with the intent of being in a relationship and making a genuine connection, leave these men alone because you are messing up somebody's husband before they can align with their wife.
Men are done being used for free meals. It's time these women started paying their fair share, in my opinion.
This blood clot deal thought my name was free food. The bill came up to $203.65.
So, you gotta come to my house later tonight?
No, fuck here, what I look like? Thanks for the meal though. I ain't coming though.
Alright, give me a second, I gotta go to the bathroom, man. This blood clot girl feel like say, me a free food. What she take man for? The fuck?
Yo, where you going? You gonna pay the bill?
The fuck? Yo, move your bumper clot, man. Don't call up my blood clot phone, man. Sure.
These women think they are so clever when they try to do this, but we know their game too well.
So someone sent me this video this morning. You're not gonna believe this, ladies and gentlemen. So she's upset at her Lyft driver because a guy ordered a Lyft for her. She was in the car and she started to have a conversation with the Lyft driver and tell him how she wasn't really attracted to him because he was a short king, he wasn't buff, but he was kind and sweet and nice, and that's why she was going to meet him. Now, bear in mind, he ordered the Lyft, right? So the transaction was through him and the Lyft driver. So she started talking about how she likes her men more buff and built, and the only reason she's really going to see him is because he's been pressing to see her and he's really sweet, but she's not.
The real reason why she went to see this guy was because she was quite broke and hungry. That's really it.
Not into him at all, but she doesn't tell him for whatever reason, because maybe she's trying to get something from him or trying to get him to do something for her. So as she is on her way to his house, right, and telling the Lyft driver all her business and tea about this guy, she noticed that the guy's text start to get more dry. The guy was saying, oh, I can't wait to see you. I've been missing you. I'm excited. And it goes from that to, yeah, okay. Because she's like, I'm almost there. I'm 5 minutes away. It's like, yeah, okay. Now, where she is, it's freezing cold, okay?
You've got to give credit to the Lyft driver for having this dude's back by letting him know what's up.
She gets to the guy's house, and the guy will not open up the door. And you know why? The Lyft driver messaged the guy and told him, yeah, she ain't it, bro. She don't really like you. He told her everything that she had told him on the way there to save the guy. So the guy knew. And the guy told her, like, yeah, I know everything that you said. You ain't really about me. So you can go ahead and get your own Lyft back home. And she was out there in the cold. This story warms my heart. It really does. It makes me so happy Men are starting to wise up. I'm going to tell y'all this again. Only date women who are enthusiastic and excited about dating.
That guy had too much self-respect to sacrifice on a woman who talks smack behind his back.
I said, just get back from a Hinge date. Why am I doing this to myself? So we scheduled to go to dinner. We are sitting at the restaurant. Seems very nice. Not a catfish. Things are going well. And the waitress comes over. She wants to take her order. And I said, okay, I'm gonna take the branzino. And he said, I'm gonna take the burger. And the waitress asked him, okay, how do you like your burger? He said how he likes his burger. And do you want some cheese on your burger? And he asked, is this gonna be extra? And she says, yes, it's $3.
We can all agree charging an extra $3 for a slice of cheese is absolutely outrageous.
Extra. And he said, okay, then never mind. Over there, and I'm like, what the actual f***? I'm like, okay, I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat my branzino and see what happens. And he's like, oh my god, you have to pay extra for everything these days. And I'm like, yeah, it's New York City. So I got my branzino, he got his burger, we were eating. And once I was satisfied, I got up and I was like, I'm going to the restroom for a second. And I took my purse and I went to the waitress and I was like, hey, I just want to pay the bill. And I just paid the bill and walked out of the restaurant. And I texted him. So I texted him, the check is taken care of. You should have gotten the cheese. And I
This isn't a flex on that dude. He honestly dodged a bullet and got a free burger out of the deal.
Why would you bring me here?
Why would I bring you to Olive Garden?
Yeah, like, what? Like, do I look like an Olive Garden type of girl?
This is our first date. This is our first date. Like, I don't even know you. Why would I spend all this money on you?
Spend all this money? Like, what are you talking about? All this money?
I got
it's
you.
Like $15 for a plate. Like,
it's not
it's
50.
cheap.
Okay, I don't know what you're ordering.
It's cheap. Like, if you're broke, just say that. Like,
I'm not broke, okay?
I'm not this type of girl. Like, a chain restaurant? Do I look like I eat fast food?
This is not fast food.
You might as well have taken...
Many modern women are wondering why men don't put in effort anymore, and this is why right here.
Me to McDonald's. Like, what?
Okay, yeah, see, I've heard enough.
No.
Look, this date is not gonna work. It's over, okay? And I can take my flowers back.
These cheap flowers, yeah, you can take those back. They're cheap. You get them from the grocery store. You didn't even go to a florist.
What's the problem with going to a grocery store?
You didn't go to a florist. Like, they look cheap. Like, if you're broke, like, just say that. Like, it's okay to...
Look, you had no problem asking me for a ride. What do you mean by broke? If
I'm a passenger princess. There's no reason I need to be driving. Like,
she is not a princess. She's acting like a spoiled child that is trapped in an adult body. It is not the same thing.
You don't even have a car. You don't have an option.
I don't need a car. Like,
You're gonna need a car. You're gonna need a car because you're gonna get out of my car and you're gonna walk home.
No, you can take me back home.
I'm not taking you anywhere.
If a woman ever argues about where you are dating, my opinion is don't argue with her, just get her out of your car.
Popular opinion, a man should be paying for every single date, and here is why. If a man cannot afford or is unwilling to buy you dinner every single time he takes you on a date, then how could you ever, as a woman, in your right mind, expect that same man to be able to provide for a child and a wife who has to stay home because she just gave birth and her body needs to physically repair? I'm sorry, but it is just so unrealistic.
It is unrealistic to try and compare paying for dinner with supporting an entire family on his own.
And there's a culture that is hating on people who want a provider, and that is so wrong, because there's nothing wrong with being a woman and expecting a man to pay for your dates. Not just because you spend a bunch of money on your hair and makeup. That's so true, and like a lot of men don't do the same. So like, yes, we invest a lot more in presenting ourselves for a date than a guy. That's totally fair.
That is not fair at all. Men don't ask these women to take 3 hours to get ready for a date.
But more important than anything is the fact that if a man can't pay for dinner, how can he pay for a child one day, and a wife, and a family? He can't. He won't be willing to. So he's clearly not going to make a good husband. So men, if you want to make a good husband, pay for the damn date.
With this attitude, she's making it clear that she doesn't intend to provide anything to a man at all.
So today I leaked with this man a few weeks ago out with my friends. This man texting me for weeks talking to himself. Why I didn't block him, I don't know. But today I was bored and I had time, so he texted me like, can we meet for drinks? And I'm like, yeah, meet me here. They got the best oysters in Atlanta, like hands down. So I'm like, yes, I can get some content. Come on. It's so good. Yeah, when the fourth one came out, he was looking at me crazy. I didn't give a f. I'm like, baby, you invited me out.
He invited her out for drinks. He didn't say a thing about food. Those oysters are honestly her problem.
Eat, and I was coming anyway, but I ain't gonna lie, no, I wouldn't have did all that, but I did do all that. It was so good. I was not expecting it to be that good. Oh my God. It was just so good, like I had to. It was so good. So after that, I'm like, baby, what's next? What I'm about to eat? These potatoes, they were so good, and the crab cakes, everything was so good. 10, baby.
She just ordered well over $100 of food, and she just assumed that the man would pay for it. Excellent stuff as always.
Why the f is he going to the bathroom and never come back? I'm like, hold the phone. It's been like 10, 20, 30 minutes. But this at the end of
at the oyster bar, and she said this, running out on the tab is crazy. And he replied back and says, I offered to take you out for drinks and you ordered all that food. I can cash app you the total for the drinks. And of course, you know, we got to get to the comments. So the first person commented said this, left my butt off. If it was her moaning over the... If it wasn't her moaning, because she was, y'all, hold on, let me get the clip.
Girl.
The way she's slurping down those oysters is disgusting and shows that she has no table manners as well either.
Moaning over the freaking oysters, but the person continues and says, if it wasn't for her the moaning over the oysters and recording with her camera flash on, or her ordering an additional 5th plate of food, that he officially decided that he was going to dip out on her, right? Because we don't know what made him leave on that date. Another person tweeted this and said, between slurping down 48 oysters, 3 lemon drops, 2 crab cakes, and ordering potatoes, laughing my butt off, did she even have time to talk and vibe with her actual date? Which is a great question, because I was curious too. Like, did she have time to even talk to him?
She even admitted that she didn't want to talk to him. She just wanted to use him for a free meal. How disgusting is that?
Somebody else said, this just greedy. Girl, it was greedy. Another person said this, and I had to...
If her date left that low of a tip, she would be shaming him online for being cheap to the waitstaff.
Go back and watch the video. They said $11 tip is crazy because that bill basically was at least $150. Y'all, she left $11. I know that bill was high. I know it was high.
A woman complained online about a date in which a man snuck out of the restaurant and stuck her with the bill after watching her eat 48 oysters. And like you, I was completely on her side until the words 48 oysters.
When your story ends up being talked about on national television, you know that you screwed up.
Spend on a first date on you?
Not that much. I don't think not that much. Honestly, I feel like, I know there's some girls that think that they should spend like $100, this and that, whatever. No. Honestly, I think, a guy should spend, a coffee date is more than enough. Because honestly, you don't want to spend that much money on someone that is just like, it's gonna be a waste of time. It's like, no, spend like $20 on a coffee date, matcha, whatever. It's just like, there's going to be some girls that disagree.
Dates are for getting to know each other, not for using a man for an expensive meal.
With me. Sorry, girlies. I'm sorry. But it's just like the ones that are trying to look for a guy a man, not a guy, a man that wants to provide and everything. It's just like, I think that it's just like a coffee date is more than enough. Honestly,
just to feel the vibes, right?
Yeah, just to feel the vibes, see how he is as in like what he does for a living, see if he's family oriented, all that stuff. Like, see how he is and everything. That's more than enough to see what you want to look for a man. Honestly, you don't need $100 for a date. Why? For what? You don't need that. I think you don't need that.
There is nothing wrong with coffee for first dates. In fact, guys, this is why men actually use it to weed out women who are just interested in using the guy for free food or resources.
So
will flirt with you at the grocery store, but not offer to pay for your groceries? Get the fuck out of my face! I beg your fucking pardon? What the fuck do you think this is? I'm over here shopping for things, and you're flirting with me while I'm shopping for things, but not offering to pay for the things that I'm shopping for while you're trying to flirt with me. Are you stupid? Like, the only way to win right now is to pay for the groceries. If not, move the fuck around.
This is why men don't bother anymore. Too many modern women are trying to charge them for talking.
So you said, how old is he?
Hayden?
Yeah.
He's 1 month.
So he only 1 month old?
Yeah, he's gonna be 2 months in 3 days.
Oh, so why you ain't tell me you had a 1 month old?
I have to tell you
Huh? But we on a date. I think that's something you should tell me.
You seen the stroller?
Yeah, after you pulled up.
What kind of a mother just is dating with a newborn baby and then decides to bring it with her to a date? What are we even doing at this point?
Here, I was already sitting down waiting on you. I mean, you told me you had, you know...
What?
Not a baby. You didn't tell me that's what was taking you so long. And then you come here, you order all this food, all these drinks. You got this baby. How are you drinking and you have a 1 month old?
It makes it so much worse that she's drinking as well. That child deserves a better mother. My goodness.
You know, they say that that's just a myth with the whole drinking, transferring to the milk and all that. Okay?
I'm just confused though. You never told me you was bringing what's the baby name?
Hayden.
Hayden.
And he has a twin, Brayden.
He has a twin?
But Brayden's 1.
So you have a 1-year-old and a 1 month old?
Yeah.
And you already on a date?
Already? Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
This guy is well within his rights to just get up and walk away from her right now. She's absolutely horrible.
Tell me why I went on a date last night, and me and my 8 kids, and the man left us at the table.
I could think of 8 reasons why he might have left you at the table, but go on.
Talking to this man for a few months now, or whatever like that. He knew I had 8 kids. He wanted to take me out on a date. He was already at the restaurant, and I was like, yeah, I'm home, you know, getting me and my kids together. He did not say anything.
Because one would assume that you're getting your kids ready to be dropped off at a babysitter's house while you go on your date.
There is no excuse in the world she can give to bring her 8 kids with her on a date.
We get to the restaurant, he then says, why did you bring your kids? Sir, why wouldn't I bring my kids? You need to get to know me and my kids, especially on our first date.
Oh, so you just be letting anyone around your kids?
Y'all, please tell me why this man went to the restroom and never came back. Left me and all 8 of my kids.
The guy left because she lied to him and was trying to get him to feed all 8, yes, all 8 of her children. If you would like to get early access to videos, weekly lectures, and case study breakdowns of human behavior, make sure you check out the members area link below in the video description. Otherwise, make sure to click on one of these videos on screen now if you enjoyed. Make sure you take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.